So I get asked all the time, Riley, what are your favorite Amazon tools? And so in this video, I'm going to say the top 5 secret ones that may be not very well known that you probably haven't heard of that actually move the needle because there's a lot of fluff out there. So with the first one, Dave, tell him.
All right. Yeah, first one is a tool called IntelliV that I've been using for a while. It's essentially similar to something like PickFu, where you can do comparison polls. So if you want to test a different main image, if you want to test a different price, if you want to see what the best new color variation to launch is, you would use this tool. And so essentially, you can do these different polls. You choose how many people you want as respondents. It's like a survey. And they simulate the Amazon marketplace. And so you can select if you want the respondents to only look at the image or only look at the title, etc. And they choose what they like best and they say why. So it's actually good because if you, for example, are testing a main image and you want to put version 1 versus version 2, you can see not only the percentage point of, okay, 75% of people chose image 1, but you see why, because everyone has to leave a comment about their vote. And so you get to actually get the quantitative and the qualitative. It's really good. It's not too expensive either. And so it's one of those things that most brands don't know until they're already on the platform. But if you could have done this from the get-go before you even decide what color to launch, you could validate all of those things that are kind of assumptions in the beginning of launching a business. So IntelliV is one of the best tools out there, in my opinion.
Nice. Awesome. Um, cool. And we may have a discount code at amazingmarketingco.com/partners. So you can check out this here. And none of these are sponsored. They're not paying us to be on this top 5 list or whatever. But if there is a referral/discount code, then we'll put them in there. Number 2 is getreviews.ai. So I've been a big insert cart guy. And basically what this is, it's this little landing page/survey builder that is optimized 100,000% to maximize the chances that they're gonna leave a review and maximize the chances that they're gonna put in their email address. Okay, so that's the 2 goals with an insert card, is to get them on your email list and get them to leave a review. And their little survey thing is optimized for that because it asks them to leave feedback, not required, and it says not required. This feedback is not required. But then after they leave the feedback, it says, hey, would you like to paste this on Amazon? So they just tap copy and tap paste on Amazon, this button right here. And then it opens up to your exact product review page and they can just paste it without having to retype it. So it makes it as seamless, as smooth as possible as this little trick that they did in this software. So that's basically it. Also, you can set it up where they can get a free gift and you're going to want to have a free gift. You can set it up where they can choose from multiple free gifts, like a gift card or another free product or the same product that they just got. And so you can customize the whole survey. And we've already heard from multiple people that I referred this to that their review rate has increased, but it's not just about that. If you're a health brand or you have a large catalog of products, if you get them onto your email list, great. Now you can run those monthly holiday promos and get people to come back to your either Amazon store or your website and buy more products or get exposed to your other products. Now, is this within Amazon TOS? I would say it's a gray area. Technically, yes, it is within TOS because they're not required to give the review by any means, or they're not required to give the review to get this free gift. But does Amazon like it? No. Amazon, obviously, Jeff Bezos would probably prefer this does not exist. Amazon does not want you having insert cards that go to somewhere else other than Amazon. So I would say gray area. Just be aware of it. Do tons of sellers use it? Yes, but it's at your own risk. Next one, over to you.
All right. Next one is a tool called Join Brands. And this is a great tool if you need video content, especially UGC, user generated content, UGC videos. Join Brands makes it very, very simple and easy to just get a couple quick photos or quick videos from creators. And really, you get the ability to choose exactly who you want to work with, what products you want to put in their hands, and then what you can control the script, what they're going to say. And you can do it all really easily. I don't usually recommend tools if it requires a lot of onboarding to learn because you're an Amazon seller, right? You're busy, you're doing a million things at once. But Join Brands is like a little portal where you essentially create your campaign. Let's say you're doing it for a yoga ball, right? You sell yoga balls on Amazon, and you just want to find a few different fitness creators that can make you a nice video using your yoga ball and say a few different things. You just go in here, you set it up, and say, okay, either I will ship the product myself to influencers or I'll reimburse them and they go buy it on Amazon, which is a nice thing to do. If you're a new brand, you need some verified purchases. Join brands, you just reimburse them and they'll buy it right off of Amazon, which is a nice feature.
Mm.
And the videos themselves aren't crazy expensive. Usually the cost ranges per video from like 60 bucks all the way up to like a few $100s, depending on if you want someone really, really good. So I recommend going for like a tier one creator. If you're getting 2 or 3 videos and you want quality, get the good stuff, shop around, and what's great is it's like a marketplace. So you can look at all the creators and say, "Oh, yeah, Sally, I can see her videos. Sally, oh, she makes nice videos there." You can see the quality of content, and I always just say you can start with the free plan. You don't have to get a subscription. It's one of those things where you can get sign up for free and do one video, and it, yeah, probably costs you under 100 bucks, which is pretty good. And then you just have to send the product out or have them buy it. So it's one of those tools. It's just like a no brainer, really easy to set up in an afternoon and just get a couple things going. And then as you realize, like, oh, it's this content is powerful, I want to do more of these. Then there's the other plans. But most of the people that I know of kind of just use it for a couple UGC videos to kind of have content on their listing, especially if they don't have any video content, and work with the good creators for sure is my recommendation.
Yep, yeah. Better to go with the ones that actually are creative and know how to tell a story, and not the ones that just hold the bottle and read a script and it sounds super fake. That's ideally not what you want.
Yeah, and you
Uh,
can chat with them too, which is good. So it's not just like they see the script and
okay.
that's it. You have a chat log, and so you can communicate with them, which
And
is
it looks
nice.
like you get revisions as well. If you don't like it, you can tell them to do it again.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Next one, FBAreviews.com. So this is like a third party version of Amazon Vine where you give your products to them in exchange for product feedback. Okay. Now they say compliant with TOS. In short, we never ask testers to leave reviews, nor do we influence them. You're guaranteed to get honest, unbiased product feedback. Marketing your product to buyers, gauging buyer interest and engagement are all added values. So basically, how it works is you give your product for free to this company and they give you direct feedback directly to the seller. Now, what they say is about 80% of those feedback um, reviewers, test product testers, they call it, also voluntarily post a review on Amazon. About 8 out of 10 do. So that's kind of how it works. Is it within TOS? It's arguable. I would say this is definitely a gray area thing. Do it at your own risk. Has tons of sellers used it? Yes. Have I recommended it to a bunch of people and they used it and it's totally fine? Yes. Does Amazon love this exist? No. Is it at your own risk? Yes. Have I seen are you going to get your account deleted because of this? No. The worst that I ever have seen happen, and it's probably happened a couple times over the years, is you'll get, actually, this actually is not very uncommon at all. You'll get a review, automatic review, or email from the Amazon algorithm that says, hey, review manipulation has been suspected, and the product will be either unable to get reviews for a certain period of time or whatever. The product's not going to get deleted. Your account's not going to get shut down. It's actually happened to two of our clients randomly, and they weren't even doing this. Like, the algorithm just likes to spit out crawl things and spit out warnings, like, for no one who knows who the fuck that way it works. But does this work? Yes. Can you get a bunch of reviews from this? Yes. What do I recommend if you're getting started? Normally, if you have the budget for it and you have the inventory for it, we'll do like 10, 15, 20 reviews through getreviews.ai or through FBA.com on top of the Vine reviews. So we do 30 on Vine, that's the max, and then we'll do, for example, 30 on FBA reviews, just to make sure you get as much as you can in the first 30 days. Now, these people, it is a search, find, buy. So they all go to Amazon and buy for full price, and they are reimbursed through FBAreviews.com. So you'll pay a product test fee, which is about 25 or 30 bucks, depending on how many you get per review. That's the fee. And then you'll pay the product cost through here. Or you can do a monthly, 10 per month, 15 per month. Or if you want to do just a la carte, then click here, do a la carte. Now, we do have a 10% off discount code that is at, that's right here, amazingmarketingco.com/partners. Here's the code. It's not sponsored. They don't pay us to do this. It's just a regular referral/discount code. All right. Anything about FBA reviews, Dave, before we go to the next one? Any comments or thoughts?
No, nothing on FBA reviews. Nope.
Okay, cool. So that's FBA reviews. Oh yeah, the other point and nice part about this is it can be a tool in your toolbox to boost your star rating. So let's say you fail from 4.3 to 4.2, you can do a little campaign on here, gonna get you a little flood of reviews, okay, and it can boost your rating up, because Vine you can only do once at the very beginning. So this can be a tool in your toolbox for that, which can be crucial. All right. So we did, to recap, we did IntelliV, getreviews.ai, Join Brands, FBAreviews.com. The last one, amazingcreative.io. That is the Amazon creative agency that we started. So last year I officially started this as a separate agency, a sister agency to AMC, Amazing Marketing Co. Over the years, I found a big gap in the market for Amazon CRO agencies. Dave, do you know that we're already at the top of Google for Amazon CRO agency? Let me show you. Amazon CRO agency. Sponsored. We're number one. Right above Amazon, my Amazon guy. Hey, suck it, my Amazon guy. And like, I didn't even try. I had no SEO shit. It's just the homepage. And I just realized this the other day. And look, Amazing Marketing Co. is down here. I mean, you guys can try it on your own. Maybe it's cookied on to me, but anyways, I found there was no really good Amazon like premium design agencies. It's kind of like there's kind of like this middle market here where some brands go to Fiverr and they'll get like $500 to make their listing, and then they get shit, and an overseas person that's using some generic shitty templates. And then there's like the big fancy design agencies that it's like 10, 20, 30K for like some design work, and they have they have like offices and shit in like New York City, and they're all like older, super senior people that are super expensive. We're kind of right in the middle. You're gonna get like we're hyper focused on Amazon, and the listings are not gonna be shit. They're actually gonna be done by a senior copywriter and designer, not outsourced to Pakistan or some shit. It's all gonna be Tom and his brain, and he's been doing this for 10 years. So, hey, maybe you didn't know about that. whether you go through us for your listing design or not, I always recommend investing as much as you can into your conversion rate because it's always the best ROI that you're going to get. Going cheap is expensive. Any final thoughts on that or any of these before we wrap up?
No, that's perfect.
There you go. There's 5 tools you might not have known about. If you have any other favorite tools or whatever, put them in the comments. And see you on the next one.